Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video. And today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make the best thumbnail for Rec Room. Today you'll be using your own photos, so there will not be a link in the description to all the photos that you need to get. Anyways, this should be a pretty quick tutorial, so let's get right into it. What you're going to do is go to your local browser. I don't care which one you do, it doesn't really matter, but I usually use Chrome, but I'm just going to use this because it doesn't really matter. Search up Photopea. It's actually spelled like that. People call it Photopea and click the first link. I'm just going to be calling it Photopea for the rest of the video. All you're going to do is click on New Project and then scroll down the YouTube thumbnail and click Create. So I will not be going over all the tools. I'm just going to be showing you, going over some of the main ones. So let's do that real quick. We got the Move tool. We got Selecting tool with the rectangle select. So like you can select anything in the rectangle. But yeah, it's pretty easy and all. We have the lasso select. We might use that. You got the magic wand. You got the crop. You got the eye drop. Spot healing. We got the brush. Yeah, we can go over the erase tool. Rectangle, the grain, not rectangle. This is the rectangle right here. So that's gradient. Blur tool. Text. We're not going to be going over that too much. Rectangle, pan tool, and zoom tool. So those are some of the easier ones to get used to. Open up a new tab and search up rec.net. And let's go to the first one. Sign into your account until you find, of course, your account. And then you have to take some pictures just to, get like that photo. I really recommend a green screen background. Right click it, click open image in new tab. And now once you get here, then you're gonna right click again, save image as. And boom. So now after you got your image, go to BG, remover, or remove, and look up the first thing. So now you're just gonna drag your cool little image of your Rec Room character into here. And you'll notice most of that going away. So we got a pretty decent download thing here. All you gotta do now is click on download and go here. Now you see your little image there. And go to downloads, get that downloaded, like that thing download, and boom. I'm gonna put my little guy right here. So right now we're just gonna put our character like in the middle. That looks pretty good, right? It kind of looks good for the middle area. Actually, no, I'm gonna put the character far to the left, and we're gonna get this rectangle shape. All you gotta do is click U on your keyboard and get this rectangle, and you're just gonna drag it out to there and click on fill and do something like yellow or orange. And well, what we're gonna do is click right there and do like an orange for Rec Room. So now you notice that you don't have your character anymore. Don't need to worry. Go back to like where you rasterize things. Don't right click though. You're gonna drag down the shape 1 below your character. Do not do below background. Now you see your character here, and all you're gonna do now is click on text, and you're just gonna drag the text like to be as big as like right next to your character, just as big as a canvas next to your character. That looks pretty good. Type yeah. So now here's a part that I need you to do for yourself, because I know that just following a simple tutorial, you're probably going to forget something once in a while. I'll show you the steps on how to do it. So in the top left corner, you're going to click on the Deja Vu Sans, and you're going to see a whole bunch of fonts. Right now, what I want you to do is find a font that looks cool to you. All you gotta do is click on the font, and you can even type out something like a whole sentence. See if you like it. Of course, the text won't be big. I'll show you how to do that and how to change the color in the next part. So just do that, and then you'll be right back to me. So hopefully you paused your video and did that. So I'm gonna just do a cool font that I do sometimes that I kind of like. Boom, that looks pretty good. Now you notice this text is too small. Let's look at it. Cool. If I just wrote cool there, that would look terrible. No one would see that. So what you can do now is you're gonna click on the size and like the arrow, the arrow drop down thing, and just make it a little bit big. I'm just gonna do probably 180. I don't know if you can do any higher than 150. That's the only letdown of this. But so after you up the size of your fonts or whatever it's called, what we're gonna do now is we're gonna write most terrible. Let's do a couple spaces to get in like the middle. RR updates. So now to make this a little bit more interesting, because there's not too much cool things happening in this thumbnail, we're gonna select the thing that says RR. So select that and change the color by going up to this little box. Let's do a nice like big red color. I think that looks pretty good. So what we're gonna be doing now is, since they got rid of the bows, we're gonna search up bows. There's a lot of these types of bows. And you know how to do it. You right click the image, open the image in a new tab, right click that and click on save image as, and boom. Then go to here, downloads, boom. That easy. Now I'm gonna give you the chance to do this by yourself. You are gonna now download this image and drag it into Photopea by yourself. Let's see if you can do that. Hopefully you paused that video and did that, and if you didn't, it's whatever. I mean, it's your education, and you get to choose what you want to do. So, right here, and let's download. Let's find that little bow that we got. Boom. So now, since we have that down there, we're gonna do something like this. Add another text box here. Make the text a little bit smaller. Double. Let's make the text box big though. Shot gone. Just to give an idea on what this update is about, because like if you just say worst updates, most terrible update in Rec Room, you gotta give some type of idea and something that actually glues the viewer to the video, I guess. I mean, like if you say most terrible are our updates, just in a whole bunch of text with your character in the corner, there is nothing that they can see that's going on in Rec Room. They can see that you made a thumbnail, but it's a terrible thumbnail. So that's what I'm trying to say. Let's so we can do something to make this pop out a little bit more. When you find your character in the layer tab, all this is a layer tab. That's what it's called. Once you find your character, you're gonna right click your character, click blending options, and let's drag this whole thing away, and let's click on satin. And now it should look like this. You can change the opacity all the way up or like there. Distance, I like it to cover the whole guy. And angles doesn't really matter. So for blend mode, we're gonna do like, we can do darken, we can do darker, like linear burn. Let's actually do linear burn. So what you're gonna do is click on blend mode, go to linear blur. Color burn doesn't work too well, linear does. And now since we have that, we have to make it pop off more. So go to outer glow, select that, make sure you tap that on, and make sure it's white, opacity all the way up, and spread we're gonna do a little bit, and size we're gonna do a lot of. And that's a wrap. That's a pretty decent looking thumbnail. And just to show you guys how to export is go File, Export As, and JPEG. JPG, you know, you can do the quality a little better, but there's a limit on how much megabytes it's supposed to be. So now if we open it, let's see what it looks like. Boom. I think that's a pretty nice thumbnail. There's of course lots of work to be done here, but I mean, we got a pretty decent looking thumbnail from a free website. Um, by the way, you can make 20 times better looking thumbnails. This is just my technical brain way, I guess. There's different ways. I recommend, this is probably the most beginner tutorial for Rec Room. There's a Juju tutorial too. There's probably maybe some other guys. I don't really know, but hopefully you like this video. By the way, just a quick disclaimer. I make mine on Adobe Photoshop. I used to make mine on this, but yeah. Anyways, if you like this video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe down below. This video is super easy. And if you want me to change anything in these new types of tutorial videos, let me know in the comments down below, because that would help me a lot on how to change my content up and like make it a little bit better. Anyways, hope you guys like this video. See you guys later. Goodbye.